Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sean, sometimes known as The Beast, and I thought I'd do one of my what's been spinning collection update type videos. It's been a while since I've done one. Predominantly black metal, in fact it's all black metal. In the background playing is this release. This is, now I think it's pronounced Cazaval. This is their debut release called Unyielding Shadows. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. This is the project, if you know the band, the death metal band Aeon's Abyss, this is Steve from Aeon's Abyss and his black metal project. Johnny Mac over at Rock and Metal Plus is good friends with Steve, and he sort of pimps out his music over here in the UK. So big shout out to John for sorting me out a copy with this. Steve was good enough to send me a digital download code, so it has been spanned physically only a few times, but I've listened to it a couple of times digital. This is really good. This is well worth picking up, well worth even if you just listen to it digitally. If you're aware of Aeon's Abyss and how heavy and brutally death metal that is, this is akin to that, but with obviously black metal undertones and vibes. So that's who we're playing in the background. We'll get cracked on with these and see where we go. First up is a band or a project called Arts, A-R-T-S. I will try and link these all in the description, as well as hopefully I wrote it here or here somewhere when it comes up. This is called 1,000 Wounds of War. This is officially classed as the second full length. This is out on Youth Attack Records. This came out originally in 2010. This is the 2012 vinyl release, obviously. This is only 13 minutes and ever so many seconds long, so I'm not quite sure how it can be classed as a full length, but it is. It's got 7 tracks. This is very raw sounding. This is very harsh. For such a short amount of music, it certainly gives you a punch in the face. The inner sleeve, there's pretty much no information at all regarding this project. The inner sleeve's got the dude on being all mysterious and quite enchanting, I suppose. It's on black wax with certified labels inside. But yeah, I picked this up a few weeks ago down in Manchester. Complete blind buy. I think it was only about £10, £12, something like that, and the cover intrigued me. It wasn't really what I was expecting, although it was, like I say, it was a blind buy, so I didn't know what to expect. But this is really good. Is it essential to have in the collection? Probably not. But with me dipping my talons into the black metal scene a lot more, it seemed like worthy of a punt, and I'm really enjoying it. It's been spanned quite a lot. So that is the first one. That is Arts and their 1,000 Wounds of War. This next one, again, I picked this up recently up in Newcastle. This is the band Bakira. This is their demo from 1996. This version came out on Darker Than Black Records, released in 2017. These gents are from France. Again, it's black metal. This has been played a lot since I got it. This is it's quite dissonant at times. It's quite unnerving, probably the word that could suit it best. The vocals on this are very evil sounding, but they're not shrieked like a lot of black metal is. My one gripe with this is the drumming is incessant, and it does sound quite simplistic. Obviously I'm not a drummer, so I'm pretty sure it won't be, but it's very, it can sort of grate a little bit at times. Inside it we get the inner sleeve with the logo on that side and a little bit of sort of thanks and such like on that side of the track listing. Again, this is on black vinyl, but yeah, this is, it's really good. It's I say, I believe you've got one full length that came out maybe 10 or 11 years after this was released. I've had a quick scan around online and it's going for silly money, so the chances of me getting a copy are, you know, they're pretty slim. But if I saw it somewhere in the wild for a price that was, you know, not too bad, I would probably grab it, because this is it's really good, and I really enjoy it. I've read quite a lot of mixed reviews on it. A lot of the more elite black metal fans have dissed it. Quite a lot of elite black metal fans have praised it. So first thing to do, I think, is listen to it yourself and make up your own mind, as with any record that any of us show on these videos. So that is Bakira and their demo from 1996. Next up was a blind buy, which I'm trying to ease up on, but unfortunately the album title was the reason I bought it, and the artwork's pretty cool as well. This is the band Gloria Belli, and the album is called Manifesting the Raging Beast. This came out in 2007, and this is their second full length on Southern Lord Recordings. These gentlemen are also from France. This is fantastic. There's an atmosphere throughout, because the vocals are quite slow and quite gnarly. Apologies for that, hopefully there'll be some seamless world-class first-rate editing. The postman turned up with a record. Shock horror. So yeah, where did I get to? Yeah, this is quite, the vocals in this are quite slow and quite sort of gnarly. Not necessarily what you'd associate with black metal. However, it creates such a strange and hypnotic sort of atmosphere. It keeps you thoroughly enthralled. The music, the guitars are quite frenetic, and the riffs are very fast, but really memorable as well. It's one of those ones, after a couple of listens, it just keeps circulating around the old grey matter. The artwork, I love the artwork on this, it's great. There is a groove that goes through this that sort of carries the record along from start to finish, and we get like a little booklet with the lyrical content and such like inside. I'm not sure how many other releases these gents have got, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for them, because it really is good. Heavy duty black wax, proper colour, as we often say on here. But yeah, if you get the chance to listen to it, I'll leave the links down in the description for all of these. This is really good, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's been spanned quite a lot. So that is Gloria Belli and Manifesting the Raging Beast. Now, these next two albums are both by the same band, and they are both grails I've been after for a little while. I recently, on a recent video, I showed the latest release by Spectral Wound. Absolutely fantastic record. And mistakenly, I thought that was their third album. It's actually the fourth. So after doing a little bit of digging and mooching about, I realised that, yeah, listening to it digitally is fine, but having the physical copy is far better. So I went on a bit of a search. I'm going to show these next two in chronological order, where I actually bought them in the reverse order, if that makes sense. The next one, or the following first one, is the debut. This is Spectral Wound and their debut Terra Nullius, is it said? I think that's how you pronounce it. This was released in 2015. This is actually the 2017 version on vinyl on the record label Arcane Angels. Spectral Wound from Canada. This is dissonant, this is very tense, this is icy, it's atmospheric, it's majestic. There's something like hyper-focused about this album. I don't know if any of the gentlemen in Spectral Wound were in any of the bands prior to this, but this is like they're trying to say, this is us, this is what we do. I read a comparison to Sargeist. Now, full disclosure, I don't own anything by Sargeist, but obviously, if it's anything like this, then it sounds like it's going to be right up my Straza, as it were. Now, comparing this to the newest album, it's fascinating to see where they've progressed from this. This is a lot raw. I was going to say rawer, but I don't even know if that's a proper word. A lot less cooked, that's what we'll say. This is just absolutely, it's fantastic. And bizarrely quirky type thing, I went to see Winterfell last week up in Newcastle on their new album tour. When I came, I'd already ordered this. When I came home, it was waiting for me. And the gentleman on the return address was a certain Mr. Mark Deeks. So me being me, she obviously has the artwork on that side. Me being me, I messaged Mark and said to him, "Is your name so-and-so, so-and-so? If so, thank you very much for sending me a pristine copy of Spectral Wound." And sure as shit, it was Mr. Deeks himself. So a nice little bit of provenance, is that the word? Just on black wax with the plain white labels. But yeah, this is an absolutely cracking, absolutely belting album. You know, it's one of those ones where 9.5 out of 10 probably. And again, it's an album that's been listened to a lot digitally, and then I just thought, yeah, I need to get a copy. So that is Spectral Wound and their debut release, Terra Nullius, from 2015. So obviously, you can kind of guess who this next band is going to be, because it's the same band. This again is Spectral Wound. This is their third full length called A Diabolical Thirst. This came out in 2021. Now this was a lot harder to find than for a decent price than I expected. So when I did find it, it was a case of it has to be in my collection. For me, this is a, if that's 9.5 out of 10, this is 10.5 out of 10. This is flawless. This is superb. This is a mix of frigid harshness. There's some hauntingly stunning parts to it. There is just oodles. That's not really a, you don't say oodles for a black metal description, do you? Oodles. Fucking nails. Oodles. There's lots of atmosphere in this, and a lot of what's the word I'm thinking of? Definitely not fucking oodles. Anyway, the vocals on this, the harshness of the vocals on this, sort of make you feel uncomfortable, yet keep your attention, and keep you wanting to hear more. The riffs are just rapid, but again, memorable. The inner sheet, we get the quite atmospheric photo on that side, and the lyrical content on that side. The vinyl is the colour that vinyl should be, but yeah, I was having played this quite a lot, like streaming wise, then coming across a copy in such good condition. This actually came from Black City Records, the Bristol, I believe it is, the shop. This came through their Discogs page, and once I saw it, and the price it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't too bad. Probably the same price as a normal record in HMV, to be fair. This is, I had to have it, so I got it, and that's it. So if you've stuck with me waffling on, and hopefully I can edit out the interruption of the postman turning up with another record, which will be shown in a later video, obviously, being collector scum. Thank you very much appreciated. If you think it's been even slightly remotely entertaining, or think it might be good to see something else of mine, please check out the other videos on my channel. I'm not quite clever enough yet to do the thing where there's one appears here and one appears here, but it's still a work in progress. We'll get in there. Pop down in the comments if you've got anything that you know about these bands, or that you want to maybe see me on my channel or something like that. If it's worthy of a thumbs up, feel free. If it's the first time you've watched any of my videos and you think it's worthy of a subscription, then that is also very much appreciated. We've got Winterfilleth again on Sunday evening. I'm recording this on the Friday, so that should be another stupendous night with the mighty Bizarre Cult and Wormwitch supporting. So that's something to look forward to. And seeing as I bought all the merch last time, it should be a bit cheaper this time as well. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on. Look after one another. Enjoy whatever music you're listening to, whatever genre you're listening to. And as always, cheers!